In 1970, a deadly and highly addictive drug was introduced to the United States. This drug was cocaine. George Strong, a member of the Medellin cartel, was responsible for 89% of cocaine trafficking in the United States. George Strong was trafficking grade A cocaine straight from Colombia. Cocaine was made illegal in the U.S. in 1970. It is classified as a Schedule II narcotic under the Controlled Substance Act of the United States. This means that it is highly addictive, and it is categorized with drugs such as heroin. Cocaine has been made illegal to possess, purchase, and distribute due to its high addictive properties. The minimum sentence for possession of more than 500 grams of cocaine is 5 years in prison. Cocaine blocks the normal pleasure process, causing dopamine to build up in the brain, which contributes to the enhanced pleasurable effects. The user becomes addicted to the feeling of pleasure and happiness the drug produces. Cocaine is more mentally addictive than physically. However, the mental addiction can become physical rather quickly. Cocaine can cause you to lose weight at a very rapid pace, and for some people, they can achieve the physical body they have been wanting for years until it becomes an unstoppable addiction. A cocaine addiction is not hard to target. Many addicts will appear abnormally happy, have dilated pupils, experience a frequent runny or bloody nose, or the most obvious sign, powder residue under or around their nose. Cocaine can affect the user in many ways physically, with the majority of the damage being done to your facial region. When snorted, damages can include loss of sense of smell, nosebleeds, problem with swallowing, hoarseness, irritation and erosion of the nasal septum. Ingested cocaine can cause severe bowel gangrene, and when injected, the user will form tracts on their arms that can become severely infected. If addictions continue for a long amount of time, death from overdose, allergic reaction, or infection will occur. The human brain is a very fragile thing, and with repeated exposure to cocaine, the brain starts to adapt, and the reward pathway becomes less sensitive to the drug itself. The brain begins to build a tolerance to the drug, causing the user to consume larger amounts of the drug to obtain the same high. However, users could become more sensitive to cocaine's anxiety-producing and other toxic effects. Cocaine addicts, like most addicts, are in denial or do not see that there is an issue. Caring for a recovering cocaine addict can be very difficult. They are constantly in relapse, so you must keep an eye on them at all times. Users will experience dramatic mood swings, extreme nausea, and pain. Oftentimes, in most cases, it is best to admit them into rehab centers and be there waiting for them on the other side with love and support. Cocaine addictions are not incurable, and there's always a way out.